Yeah. So let me see. What else comes after that? What's after that?
I think it's August 11th.
What's 17th? Something like that.
I think it's the 11th.
We'll get the card. We don't have the card on that one
It's
yet.
11th. The CFX in Brockton. The Brockton
Campanelli Field.
The beatdown. The Brockton beatdown.
Brockton beatdown. Campanelli Stadium.
To name some names in that right off the top of my head. You're going to have Steve Dunn fighting. The Sandman is always fun to watch.
Who just opened up a new school, Y-Crew South, in West Bridgewater, Brockton line.
Yep. It's going to be a good place.
He blew me off. He was supposed to be sitting here. So
what?
I'm coming for you.
Sandman.
Sandbagger.
Sandman's good people, and I wish him luck in his new school up there.
He's a great guy. I think he'll do well.
He always brings a big entourage of fans. He's an interesting guy. He's an older guy that likes to throw down. They're a really good wrestler. I don't know who his opponent is. I think it might be Joe Powers. I don't know much about Joe Powers. Or,
don't matter.
Doesn't matter. Steve's 40.
Steve's a great fight no matter who he fights.
Yeah, he comes in, he brings it, and I wish him well.
Since the last time I seen Steve, he's been to Thailand at least twice, training over there. He's been training like a madman. He was a wrestler as a kid. His brother was a wrestler, so that's his base. And you know, he's like one of these guys. He's going to Thailand because he trained here. He trained for a while, and he tries to stay on his feet and tries to strike, but the wrestling gets the better of him, and you know, he takes it to the ground, which is okay. You know, whatever works. You know, if it works, don't fix it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing him fight again. It's been a while, and I'm happy he's back in it.
He's one of the characters in the local New England scene. So how do you beat him? You know what I mean? To sell tickets.
Win or lose, the guy's just
it brings him. It's fun to watch him. Yeah. And then you got a couple. I got one fight there that's we think it's going to happen, and we're pretty sure it's going to happen. Is Lucas Cruz.
Lucas! Yeah, it's all signed up. I hear. I talked to. I did. I talked to Gary. It's all signed up.
That's at 150. Lucas Cruz from Nova Unal.
Yep.
Okay. Who's I believe is 5-0.
Great fight, and he brings an entourage.
19-year-old kid. He's tough as nails.
Yep.
Really nice kid. Fighting my stablemate and teammate. Andreas Jude, the Black Shark.
Nice.
Now, I got to tell you, Andreas, everybody considers him a stand-up fighter. I believe he's like, in Muay Thai, 7-0, undefeated, lot of knockouts, 5-0 in MMA.
Wow.
Okay. Just beat Matt Bissett by disqualification, but I believe he was winning on the cards. That's a big to do, you know, that's another whole thing we could talk about.
That's a repeat fight later down the line.
Right.
That'll be a repeat.
But Matt won't give him a rematch because Matt don't give rematches, and it's nothing against Matt. He just never gives rematches.
Really?
So,
even if he thinks you can't whine and say that it was you know, it shouldn't have happened if you don't.
I agree, but I know that Matt taking the fight away, he just doesn't do rematches with anybody. So that's just how Matt works.
See, I lost the fight, and the first thing that I wanted to do was get back in the cage, and I did, and I won. So,
but Matt looks at it like, and Matt's a real good kid and an awesome fighter. Matt looks at it, he wants to move on and fight another guy and test himself another way. So I can understand that. But this Lucas Cruz and Andreas Jude is going to be a phenomenal fight because, like I was saying, everybody considers Andreas a stand-up striker, and he is pound for pound probably the most talented and most devastating striker in the New England area, guaranteed. Okay, Chip Pollard. There's a few other guys right up in that area, but I would consider Andreas the tops. His jiu-jitsu game is no joke. I know because he's trains under me, and he's a handful to deal with.
Good.
And he's very, very hard to get down.
Yeah.
His MMA game is phenomenal. That is going to be, if this fight's going on, that fight alone is worth the admission.
Beautiful.
It's going to be a phenomenal fight.
Nice.
Okay. We also have a few super fights on that for grappling. We got Bill Mahoney supposed to be fighting Tim Gillette.
Yep. That's a good one, Gillette.
If Bill doesn't get hurt, or
that's two school owners too, right there. So
two school owners.
Talent.
I'm going to be fighting Bill Jones for super fight.
There we go.
Bill is the interim 145 champion at CFX. I intend to choke Bill out.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, Bill.
Why not?
Hey, listen. I'm just going to sell a little.
Are you going to do really? I say Triangle City.
Could be anything.
It's probably Triangle City.
I got my game is multifaceted. I could do anything in there. I know Bill, and I'm going to pump Bill up. Bill Jones is a really, really tough, strong, aggressive kid. I'm not taking this kid lightly at all. He's people have counted him out many times, and he turns the fight around and wins. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy.
To you, I gotta love it.
And he's a great guy. And I'm looking forward to testing myself. And I know he's looking to test himself with me. He beats me. Hey, feather in his cap. He beat a black belt. But don't look at it as a 49-year-old man, Bill, because you'd be making a serious mistake in there.
What'd you say, Sonny?
Yeah, exactly. And who else is on that card?
Get some kid.
Sean Baker.
Oh, yeah,
The neck breaker's fighting.
Yep.
Hector Sanchez. Sean always brings another character in New England MMA.
Yep.
Joe Cronin's fighting.
Joe Cronin.
Joe Cronin's a man.
He'll be out there.
Yep. Joe Cronin's fighting. I'm not sure who he's fighting. It's either Steven Stengel. That could be a name I heard was thrown out there. And I'm missing a few guys.
Well, there's this kid that's fighting in a pancreation match there.
Shane Mulligan.
Future Mulligan. Shane's going to be in the cage.
He's going to fight
at another stadium.
Yeah, now who's he fighting? The kid
He's got that kid. A kid
Triumph
from
BJJ?
Triumph BJJ. He fought the kid once. It was a super fight. It was like there was a big super fight at the end of the pancreation games.
Right.
Shane won the youth pancreations. He came up through, and then he fought this guy. Usually they're one-round fights. Right, and this is an adult, and he ended up fighting. We beat him the first round, and then the kid took him down the second 2 rounds and kind of laid on him, whatever. So anyway, Shaney's really looking forward to getting into the cage and taking this guy out. They're going to go 1 5-minute round, and it's the first time that everybody's going to get to see pancreation, you know, in a cage.
It's awesome, man.
Oh, it's a beautiful sport. It's basically MMA, no strikes to the head.
Yeah, it's going to be really good for the young kids in the schools around this region. Right. Yeah, Gary and Linda, like I said, there wasn't many people that got involved in the last show because I think it was in Smithfield on Father's Day, but the show before that in Plymouth, we had a great turnout down there. I had a great time.
It was awesome.
CCFA won high honors for that.
Let me grab this little thing up here. Oh, plop. Oh, sorry.
Is that the Oscar?
That's the Packy. This is the Packy. Mikey, thank you for helping me to win this, because Mike's been coming on the show since we started. He come on once a month, gives us these updates on the shows and what's going on out there in the sport of MMA. We won this Packy for the best sports show on Pack TV. Nice. And my mother, she was the one who does all the editing, puts everything together, so props to her first.
My girl Viv?
Mom, Viv. Mikey helps a lot, thanks to everybody. And you want to hold my Packy?
Absolutely.
Oh, he's touching. Oh. All right, folks, thanks for coming to another Fireside Chat with Michael, the Hammer Mulligan, and Michael LOCO LOBO Grice. Thanks, Mike.